A winemaker, but certainly not a wine taster for the next 3 years at least. Well, feel free to send some of that to us right here at News at 7. Moving on to other news now, the EMA's Green Leaf Special Awardee, Suzan Lakhan-Baptiste, has dedicated her career to conserving wildlife, specifically turtles. All of this raised her to the position of chairman of the NGO Nature Seekers. Ronan Maharaj has more of her story.
Growing up in a family that often played in forests and beaches, Suzanne always had a love for the environment. As a child, while walking down the beach, she noticed turtle corpses on the field, sometimes with their eggs still in their belly. At the time, turtle poaching was encouraged, as it was viewed as a recreational activity. Even when the government called for the prohibiting of turtle poaching, the community still hunted these animals. She used to spend hours walking the 4.2 kilometers on the Matura beach, collecting data on the turtles, monitoring their health, size, and various other factors. Locals would laugh at her and call her various names such as Crazy Turtle Woman and Mother of Turtles.
I remember getting into physical fights on the beach with poachers, staying long hours to deter them from killing the turtles. They would be there with buckets and cutlasses and so on. And we will not go home because if we left, the turtles would have been killed.
She says the biggest moment of her career was when she received a telegram in 1993. She had won the Shining World Compassion Award, one of the highest environmental awards in the world. Apparently, someone had applied her for the award due to her contribution in data collection and conservation of the leatherback turtles. More importantly, though, was what came after.
So we got support from Aliong and Agostini after being trained technically by the wildlife section in tour guiding and how to take care of these animals. With our t-shirts from Aliong and Agostini, we got our brochures printed by them, some call cards and batteries and stuff from Shell Chemicals. And they were the first set of corporate people that came on board and started to do a lot of sponsorship.
She says that COVID-19 has been particularly tough. As of March 2020, most of the foreign researchers she was working with fled the country. Her community is heavily reliant on factors such as tourism. Throughout the year of 2020, very little work was done, and it wasn't until 2021 when they spoke to the Minister of Health and received their curfew passes that they could get back to work. Overall, though, she says that this has far exceeded her expectations for the program.
When I look back and having my community laugh at me, and I remember standing in our office space on the Tokumain Road with having, we had Carl Safina, someone from National Geography, a whole team from Duke University, and so on. And I said, never had I envisioned that so many professional professions would have come together for one common goal, to see the turtles and to work with them at Matura.
She says that she is happy and privileged to live and see the reality of what one positive thought can have on the world. Ronan Maharaj, News at 7.